In today's video, I'm going to speak about real working psychology that will help you guys approach a woman without fear, with the class, and can help in starting a romantic and meaningful relationship. My name is Darina and I'm doing my psychology postgrad in Australia. Let's get started. Firstly, even though we live in a modern society, we still have these unspoken rules that guys have to follow when approaching a girl. And here comes the first problem. She wants to be approached. He wants to approach. But there is something standing in the way, and it is a fear of rejection. Rejection is one of our innate fears, and we all have a story in the past, either a family history or already painful experiences that had an impact on our self-esteem, and therefore, so we are like, approaching? No, thanks. By the way, I want to say hello to all women who pretty much contributed to the fear of guys approaching ladies. By contributing, I mean a really rude turn off. That's why I keep repeating from one video to another. Be kind in your tone, no matter what you have to say. For example, if the guy approaches and one girl says, "I'm not interested, bye," but the other girl says, "This is really lovely of you, I appreciate your attention, but it is not on my cards tonight to chat with the guy." Which of those sounds better? It conveys exactly the same message. However, in the first case, it puts the guy down, it contributes to his fears, and in a second, the guy feels seen, acknowledged, and respected. Well, the plans of the girl are just not aligned with yours for tonight, that's all. Guys, let me know in the comments section if I'm right. By the way, if you keep watching this video and find it useful, please hit the like button. It really helps us, new creators. Anyway, let's come back to the rejection part. The most important thing here is to change the frame of reference. It is in our human nature to attribute everything towards ourselves, but this is not correct. Thoughts are not facts. Can she have a boyfriend? Yes, she can. Can it be that she just came out of a relationship, so she just needs time to breathe? Yes, it can. Can it be the truth that she's not in the mood for the talk today or to meet a guy, as she just wants to have fun with her girlfriends? Of course it can be. Are any of those reasons are the ones that should intimidate you? Of course not. Can it be that you are just not in her taste? That is probably the most difficult for the guys, as it hurts the ego. But we are not $50 note that everyone has to like us. The mechanism of people falling in love and liking each other is very difficult and has nothing to do with being perfect. In fact, people like others or fall in love with others if they see some features that resemble their family. This sends a signal to our subconscious mind that this person is from our tribe. But this is a totally different topic of conversation. So the moral is that you do not need to be perfect or look a certain way to be liked or loved. Another helpful tip to learn how to approach a girl is doing it more often. You can say, "Darina, so you want me to experience these unpleasant emotions over and over again?" And I'm going to reply you with no. We just have something to prove to your brain. There are two types of fears exist. Real fears and social fears. Real fears are fear of heights, crocodiles, or darkness, and there is a real danger there, more specifically a threat to life. And social fears are the ones that have no direct life threat. For example, fear of judgment, fear of public speaking, etc. Interestingly, our brain does not distinguish between real and social fear. Therefore, we have to demonstrate to our brain that there is no real-life danger there. The fear can only be overcome by experience. We are speaking about social fears though. There is no need to go into a river full of crocodiles at midnight somewhere in the Northern Territories in Australia. This probably won't end well. I'm talking about that social fears can be overcome with experience. So the more times you are rejected, the more resilient you will become and less you will care. As your brain will understand that nothing critical happened, you are still alive, so those signals of danger don't need to be sent every time you approach a girl. So this fear will diminish or disappear. And now let's get into the practical part. Most of the time, a guy will come and say, "Hi, I'm Jack, I'm Bill, I'm John," or any other name. Introducing yourself is logical, correct? But the thing is, if the girl doesn't know you, your name doesn't mean anything. She just won't care. "Oh, hey Jack." Unless you're 100% in her taste, which also happens. But in the majority of cases, she won't care what your name is. Do you actually care what are the names of strangers walking by? No. What's the solution then? We have to create a connection. Do not come over straight away introducing yourself like you are on a mission. A better idea would be to start a chit-chat. Ask a question or recommendation. Say you stay at the bar choosing a drink. You can ask if she knows what is the best cocktail in this place, or if she is here for the first time and how does she find this place. The secret is just to keep the conversation going and observe if a girl supports the conversation. And after 2-5 minutes, you can actually introduce yourself and say your name. As once you guys talked, she might be curious. So you guys had a chit chat, you got to know her name, she got to know your name. What's next? And here comes an easy part. I think that in a social media world, it is so much easier to get to know people, so you can ask for her Facebook or Instagram. Firstly, this is not creepy. Secondly, social media gives us a chance to get to know a person and observe them a little bit from the side. Also, it gives an opportunity for light interaction. Just dropping a few words in direct messages or commenting on Instagram stories or sharing some memes. Like that, it creates the feeling that you have known a person for a long time, and it removes a lot of tension if you get to organize a date or a coffee catch-up later. You guys can agree that this way is so much easier than asking for a phone number and after calling a person you barely know. So guys, practice makes perfect. If you feel that you would like to work on your confidence, click the link to watch this video, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more useful content.